Okay. Over on the bottom right, playing as the Mongols once again. Snooper in the blue. And Dinky King, their teammate, over on the bottom left in the reds, they are playing as the French. And up in the top sides, in the yellow, we have Simtom playing Rus. And their teammate, Nyan Racing Cat, playing French. So everybody's sticking with the civs that they were playing. They both seem very comfortable. I guess in the case of Snooper, it has to stick with Mongols as they won the previous set. And that is the rule for here. And whoa, these rush distances are like,
So short.
this is actually just spitting distance.
Yeah, it feels like I mean, with Mongols moving forwards that way, it feels like uh, high view but closer somehow.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, because that town center was like quite a bit further back originally.
Yeah,
So I guess this is the choice you make, right? If you say I'm gonna move forwards, then oh no. Oh, is that Ville actually gonna go down? That's double scouts.
because
And this other Ville, is this also gonna go down? I think it'll be fine. Oh yeah, it's gonna finish that in that barracks.
it's going to be low health when it gets away, though. If it
Yeah.
gets away, oh, that's going to be so close.
I mean, it'll
Oh,
finish building the building at least.
don't forget to do the pause thing.
It seems to be okay for me. Oh, actually, as I say that, it lags a little bit, so we're gonna pause for a couple seconds, and then we unpause, and then that
There we
fixes all
go.
the lag.
Hey, the villager made it back.
Yep. And are we gonna see double spears? We are gonna see double spears, so we're gonna see some aggression come out here.
Love to see it.
Yeah, Snooper really just wants to push Simtom off the gold. And I actually wonder if you see this coming. I wonder if you're just like, actually, you know what? Like, I'm gonna delay my age up just a tiny bit and put like an extra couple villagers on gold, just so I can bank that up.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's worth it or not.
To just take as much gold as possible as early as possible.
Yeah,
Uh, honestly, as long as you can maintain villager production, it probably is.
yeah, because now we have double spear, double Vill coming forwards and making sure to
Yeah.
pick the healthy Vills. Doesn't want any of those previously harassed Vills to go forwards. And what are we seeing here? Alright, we see the age up coming in from Dinky King. Quite a bit further ahead, actually, than any of the opponents. So they're going to age up pretty quickly. Oh no, actually. School of Calves coming up there for Nan Racing Cat too. But we see the Tower Rush coming in here. So Snooper, yeah, just really wants to push Yan Racing Cat off of this gold.
Deletes the mining camp.
Oh yeah, doesn't want to give any bounty. And I think, yeah,
Goes
they're
all
just,
the way to the back. Yeah.
yeah, they're just going to go for that back gold. So more of a
Oh, wow.
big delay than like an outright denial.
Yeah.
But it's still very, very strong.
If they want, that area is going to be so easy to wall as well. But that's a huge wood investment.
Yeah,
The
and actually
villagers have
looking at
investment
it,
more.
Simtom does not have a lot of bounty.
Oh yeah, they're walling. Symptoms walling.
Oh wow. Yeah, just really wants to protect their teammates' gold.
Meanwhile, Symptoms Gold is under pressure from Dinky King's scout.
Yeah, they saw one scout and ran. Okay,
Running
and
more.
now eventually Simtom has the gold to go up.
Yeah.
But that bounty count is so low, still at 170.
Oh.
Is there just like no, there's hunt on the map to be killed, so I'm not really sure what the deal is there. Oh,
Yeah.
these
Oh,
spears, they find the Ville just before the wall goes up. I mean, they might get trapped in, but
yeah.
they're going to get the tower up. They are absolutely going to get this tower up.
Yeah, that's going up.
And yeah, like the other tower, yeah, it's got a couple spears in it, so it's absolutely fine.
And where do you go now? Oh no, they're going all the way back! Delete the mining camp again? Do you think? It's cheap.
I mean, there's like other mining camps they could get. Like there is a gold mine up in the top left, so they could
Yeah.
potentially go to there. And yeah, I mean, like you can't knight harass people if you don't have any gold to build knights.
Yeah.
And this is some fantastic adaptation, and this is like something the rule set forces as well, because you know they might not have decided to go Mongols.
True, you're right.
So
If they hadn't needed to play Boulder Bay next, yeah.
yeah, so you know they're just saying like, okay, like we're forced into this Mongol game, we're gonna make the most of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're adapting really well. Like this is some excellent play coming out here. Although that said, running the can straight into your opponent's town center not so good. But Dinky King
Yeah.
has this knight to follow up, has a lot of harass potential in these villas. They can't do anything. They're just trapped. They can't get the wood, they can't get the gold. They can only get food. And now Snooper eventually makes it to feudal, but does so having basically denied their opponent from getting pretty much any resources. Oh, this outpost will actually, yeah, will go down. That said, there are knights out, so
That is a lot of spears.
oh, the spear picks off one of those archers. That's a good pick
Spear
off
goes
there.
down now. Oh, both spears go down. Just two left. Villager is on the run. Safe. Oh, I didn't see the other one actually.
And Yan Racing Cat's under so much pressure here.
Yeah.
Like all the
archer
vills are just like trying to gather from like a handful of sheep.
directly underneath the town center. That's such a pain.
And alright, they're gonna go forwards, they're gonna get this mining camp. I assume actually Yan Racing Cat doesn't even have the
Outpost.
wood to build an outpost.
Wow.
Okay, Snooper was trying to get a forward tower, but it was a little bit too far forwards and gets killed by the town center. Oh, those archers go a bit too far forwards. One gets picked off.
Absolute chaos.
Oh, there's a knight in the
The
gold.
mine. Oh.
So much damage.
At least there's no rams yet, right?
At least they have that. Oh, that tower is built again. Oh no. And there's a knight. Oh, it's just gonna keep taking. I was gonna say free swipes at these villagers, but it dies rather unfortunately. Okay. Those gold. Yeah, they just can't gather enough gold. How much did they get? They got like 60 gold there off of that trip, but it's so inefficient.
I understand that Shalami wants to be able to ban factions from the game. Personally, I want to be able to ban units. I want to ban French knights.
I mean, you might as well just ban French at that point.
Oh, true, that works.
Okay, what are we seeing here? A ram comes forward. There's a couple of knights here, though, to defend. So, I think the ram is going to go down. Oh, we'll take the tower, though. Oh, is there going to be focus fire? Oh, no, the can! No, it's going to go down. Snooper not quite paying attention there. I guess there's a lot of other stuff going on. This mining camp up at the north going to go down. This villager absolutely causing chaos everywhere it goes. Just keeps building towers. What are we seeing? Okay. Simtom is like, yeah, actually I need to kill a boar. I need to do something to get back in this game. And that does actually push... that boar pushes Simtom into the 270. So only just gets into that like slightly higher bounty tier.
That's all you need. So, thought. If you're Simtom in this situation, do you think it's worth it to build a market just to be able to send resources to your teammate?
I think that is actually the case. I think...
Oh wait, he's doing that. Oh wow. Never mind.
Oh, market's going up. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
he just has. You have to do it. Like if your opponent, if your teammate just can't get enough wood to defend themselves, then yeah, even though it's not very efficient,
oh,
like you have to do it. That's so many vills on gold. I'm just looking at it now. Okay, a bit of counter attack coming in here. Nyan Racing Cat. Oh, okay, they're starting to get back in the game. But Dinky also just doing a lot of damage, causing a lot of chaos. Loses a knight. Does delay the market of all things.
yeah. Meanwhile, Snoop is getting quite close to being able to go up to the castle age.
Oh wow. And actually once Mongols hit castle, you know, that's when the
Yeah.
mangonels come out.
Mangonel, Lancer, Crossbow, all of the things you don't want to see when you're playing French in H2.
That's very true. Oh, and there's actually enough knights here to just pick off the straggler spears. And the market still hasn't been built. So this plan, which I think you're right, it's like actually a good plan of you build the market, you want to send resources to your teammate, but the Vil obviously got picked off that was making it.
I think the villager went back, actually. There were 2 knights nearby. The villager retreated to avoid the knights. Now Simtom just has to send another villager at some point, but hasn't yet.
Oh, this wall not completed. I think the ram might potentially go down. Yeah, the knights are gonna... Are they gonna go for the ram? No, they're gonna go for Vils.
Delicious villagers. Oh
Oh,
yeah, keeping Neon Racing Cat off of wood, so important.
yep, that's a lot of defensive structures that can't get built. And yeah, you know, that's a 300 resource ram. Absolutely worth going for that.
Hmm.
Nice free kill there. The market is finished.
And all the towers are gone.
Oh, these knights run into spears by accident. That's rather unfortunate. But I believe Snoopa, yeah, they're in castle now. They're getting an archery range of barracks. What are we gonna see? Spears coming up? Maybe like spear crossbows?
Hmm. It's a great composition against knights, and there are a lot of knights on the field. Well, an increasing number of knights on the field, I should say.
Yeah, and
Pretty
actually,
stable. Yeah.
looking at it, like nobody else is anywhere near to castle.
True.
Yan Racing
That
Cat.
said, the economic advantage, there is no economic advantage for either of the teams. And
Well, you say
Neon
that,
Racing
but
Cat's
step readouts up, and
Oh, you're right.
that's a big deal. That's like 50% more gold.
Completely forgot. That's like
Yeah, that's like,
3, 4
yeah, there are
million.
6 Vils on gold right now. That's essentially 9, so.
Not bad at all.
Oh,
But there's a huge push on the left side.
oh wow, that is a huge push. I guess, yeah, if your opponent's going castle, you like that's your opportunity to strike, right? They've invested a lot of resources into aging up.
Perfect time to push their ally. It's going to be so long before they get units.
Yeah, but that said, I think we're gonna see these crossbows come up. They're double building crossbows to getting the upgrade to veteran spears.
At the same time, Mongols going into the Castle Age and then building spears and crossbows, that's not going to cross the map very quickly at all. And you need to be able to cross the map quickly to push back this huge ramp push.
That's true. I think I don't know, it's gonna come down to a lot of target fire. Like this town center has to pick off with all of these spears, and the spears are pretty heavily under the TC, so
Yeah.
a lot of these are gonna go down. They don't have any kind of like ranged armor, so at this point, like okay, Dinky's taking a ton of damage, but they just have to kind of hold on because as soon as all of these like really heavily upgraded spears are gonna come in.
Huge help against the knights.
Yeah,
Those
and
archers doing it.
there is a mangonel as well, so
Knights hit the archers.
oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, it's amazing. No, they pull off.
And yeah, this is mangonel keeping everything alive behind this. Like that's just gonna zone those archers. I think as soon as that lands a hit, it's gonna be this push done. Oh, kills 2 archers with the first shot.
Not bad. Not as strong as they used to be, but still a lot of damage.
Oh, Khan goes down. Couple of stray knights pick that off. Yan Racing Cat. Oh, they find a whole bunch of villagers. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Mm. And these rams are doing so much work on the towers.
Yeah, one ram goes down though, so
The
not
others
over
will
yet.
follow very shortly. I think they've defended themselves successfully, Dinky King and Snoopa, but that attack did do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I guess like the big thing here is can Snoopa use this castle age advantage to, you know, push and do extra damage because nobody else is close to castle age, so
And now we're starting to see that economic delta that didn't exist before. Nyan Racing Cat and Simtom have about 100 villagers in total. Snoopa and Dinky King are stuck around 75.
oof. I guess, you know, there are some differences though, like these vills, all of them are on that step redoubt. There's actually quite a lot of them there. Let's have a look. 12, so it's like an extra 6 vills essentially. That's quite nice. So that kind of evens things out a little
Yeah.
bit.
100 to 80? That's still a big lead.
That's true. I guess. Oh, are these knights gonna get kills? They find a lot of. Oh wow, they just kind of run through those archers. They could have killed at least a couple there. But I guess that archer camp's pretty scary, and there are a whole bunch of spears following up. So okay, Snoopa sees the enemy army. Is like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna not build this over. I'm not gonna build this outpost. Oh no, you don't think he realizes? Loses one vil? Is the second vil gonna go down? I think so.
Second one goes down. And one crossbow. Oh, a third! Oh no, they didn't retreat far enough. They all
Oh,
die.
oh, that's so unfortunate.
That's a huge, huge loss at this point, especially when you're already behind.
Alright, what are we seeing? Iron Undermesh. Alright, so we're finally seeing blacksmith upgrades come out that aren't just the I have a big siege weapon. Oh, I think we have springles on some of these towers now.
That does make a big difference.
Yeah, those are actually going to be able to deal very well with those knights. Okay, and now there's just this army of Simtom just kind of running around. And meanwhile, the End Racing Cat's kind of stabilized back at home. It's got that northern mining camp again. They're just playing a lot of pressure because, you know, they can. Like, they're in a really good place. Oh, but this knight counterattack's looking pretty strong too. Dinky doing a bit of damage, picking up a knight.
Ooh, that's a really heavy attack with the archers.
Yeah, but
Before stuff wood.
okay, yeah,
Momentarily.
kills some vills, forces people off woods.
But Dinky's pressuring Nyan Racing Cat again. God, if I'm Nyan Racing Cat at this point, I am very tired of enemy units bothering my villagers.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised like there's no walls protecting any of these vills.
Because there are walls, they're just walls behind.
Yeah, I mean actually you could build the lumber camp on the north side and just leave them very nicely defended up there.
Just like steadily shift your entire economy to safety.
Yeah. Okay, so Dinky actually did a nice bit of counter harass there, but they are also quite far behind. Like, we're gonna take a quick look at these stats. Like, Dinky's on 37 workers, and like 12 of them are idle right now. Whereas Nyan managing to get back up to 61. Oh. Like, after all of that early game harass, yeah, like, just that huge push did a lot of damage. And like the only thing really that Snoopa and Dinky have going for them is like they have this tech advantage. They have the crossbows, they have the veteran spearmen, and they have a couple of mangonels sitting behind this army now.
Yeah. They do, but that's only one of Simtom's armies. Simtom has another army that's now being pulled back from Dinky's base. Excuse me, Dinky King. Have to include the rank there. Title, I should say.
Okay, houses are starting to go down though. This is actually really quite nice. Houses, like, if you can destroy a lot of houses late game, that's like your opponent's ability to build reinforcements gone.
True.
Oh, this is a really nice spread on these units, though.
Beautiful spread. And the crossbows don't really help against archers and spears. I mean, they
Yeah,
help, but
they will
you
kill a
don't
lot of these
target them.
knights, though.
If they
Oh,
target
that
them,
was
they aren't.
such a big mangonel shot, though. Like,
Oh,
8 archers go down.
that's a huge loss. The Dinky King's knights are only just arriving. The crossbows have wiped out Neon Racing Cat's knights already. The mangonels have wiped out most of the archers. More archers are arriving. Incredible fight. I have no idea what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah, oh, he just needs to target fire with this mangonel. I don't think the mango's gonna go down, though.
Mangonel goes down.
Okay, so that was actually, I think it was a really good fight for Snoopa and Dinky, even though like they're getting pushed back right now and they did lose 2 mangonels. They managed to pick off a huge amount of the archer count and
That's
a
true.
lot of this knight count as well. So many knights going down.
But the attack has stalled. And during that time, Simtom's been able to enter the castle edge.
Yeah, and oh, this is where it's gonna start getting really dangerous for Snoopa and Dinky. Because yeah, the tech advantage was their big thing for quite a while, but they lost the mangonels and now Simtom has Castle Age.
All of those surviving archers, and there's about, how many? 37? 37 archers just got upgraded to veteran.
Yeah, and actually looking at like the villager count, yeah, like even though Simtom could probably have more vills right now, he's sitting on like a nice cushy 57, Nyan Racing Cat on 68 after all of that early game harass. Nyan Racing Cat has the lead. Okay, but we see a second town center actually finally coming up here for Dinky King. I guess, yeah, just put the vills in there. That's actually going to be able to do a lot of damage against these veteran archers. Yeah, just more and more of those are going to go down. Although, interestingly, like, the town center doesn't do that much damage.
That's true. Especially as time goes by and units gain more HP and more armor.
Yeah, wow. Simtom's just running his entire army underneath Dinky King's, like, base, essentially. Like, just underneath these town centers.
Yeah, killing the outpost with archers. No fear whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, there are some spearmen, but yeah, like, that is a lot of archer damage there. Okay, and there's this big army of crossbows, but they actually don't do that well against archers.
Yeah, especially when there's this many of them. I mean, a numbers advantage is always an advantage, but actually, I'm not sure. How well do crossbows trade for archers one-on-one? Not in terms of like resource cost equivalency, but in unit count.
I don't think they trade that well, because like their rate of fire is really slow. The big benefit to crossbows
true.
is like the plus heavy damage.
Yeah.
Like archers, I think they just have a much faster attack speeds.
They do. They're faster units as well, I think. Yeah, 1.25 versus 1.12 for crossbows.
Okay, we see a religious tent coming up. Are we actually going to see an attempt to go for relics? Possibly. Oh no! That's a lot of knights finding these vills that don't have enough outposts nearby.
Oof, and they're on the step out too. God, it's the equivalent of what? Oh, that's so many dying.
That is a lot of vills dying, a lot of vills getting pushed off. The Spring Alden placement just coming in way too late to defend there. Okay, this battering ram is gonna actually get pushed back. I would have thought it would just dedicate, but nah, it makes sense. There isn't enough really to kill it when it's moving. Okay, Spring Alden placement finally comes in. It's probably gonna kill at least one of these knights, maybe 2.
Meanwhile, Simtom is adding men-at-arms, finally giving Snoopa a good target for the crossbows. God, those poor villagers on the step out.
Yeah, ooh, are these crossbows gonna find the men-at-arms? They're really vulnerable while they're building, so
Yeah, it looks like they do.
Alright. Yeah, just cancels
Canceling
those.
both. Perfect.
Okay, the knights did take down the outpost. They could kill a lot of ills. So Snooper, taking a quick look. Oh, down to 46 villagers.
I have to admit, I don't entirely understand the men-at-arms switch. If your opponents are going knight crossbow, and you already have spears, why wouldn't you just keep making the spears?
Good question. I think having a couple men at arms mixed in is good. Just in
Yeah,
case like they do go like heavy spears or something.
true, yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. This Ovu's under attack. Dang. These knights are putting on so much pressure.
Sometimes switching back to spears now. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Maybe expecting a different transition from Dinky King and Snooper.
Oh, Nyan Racing Cat finds the wood line of Snooper. That's a lot of
Ooh,
ills. Okay, you know, one of these outposts has a spring emplacement on it, so that's like kind of okay, but no, that's a lot of ills getting killed right there.
and the rest idle. What, 20? More than 20 villagers idle.
Yeah, I mean that spring emplacement is actually going to be able to kill a whole bunch of knights. That's quite nice actually, doing a lot of damage. But that's a lot of ills to lose. Snooper's down at 43, so just like isn't getting economy at this point. Khan apparently
On the other
killed
hand,
yet again.
in economic news, we are also seeing a second town center being built by Snoopa, and it's in danger of being found by Nyan Racing Cats Knights, though.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Especially if these knights find this before the outposts go up. Oh, I think they will. Yeah, those vills need to get out of there. And he isn't even building out of the second
Oh
TC
no, and
right
they're
now.
retreating. They're leading them straight to the TC.
Okay,
Oh,
second
the
TC
villagers
isn't
are safe.
even building. More knights coming in on this wood line again. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So much damage. I really wish at least... Alright, so a second one of these outposts actually has a spring emplacement on it, so...
At the same time, Snoopa is still at 41 economic population, and more than half of that has been idle for like 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's taking an absolute beating right now. Okay, you know, 3 night kills. That's quite nice too.
True.
Let's take a
And
look at this other
he and,
side.
he and Dinky King are both 2TC now, and that can pay off eventually, but I just wonder if it's too little too late.
Yeah, especially when you've got archers in the base of Dinky
Yeah.
King.
And Yan Racing Cat's adding a second TC now as well.
Yeah, and there's damage coming in on every part of the map. Snooper, so many idle workers, and yeah, Snooper's just like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah. GG though.
Yeah, GG. We're gonna go to the lower bracket. We're gonna see how this plays out.
Very well fought by both teams.
Yeah, and yeah, really nicely done by Eyes in the Forest. They're actually kind of tearing through. They're in winners finals
Yeah.
now.
Oh wow. Really quickly as well.
Yeah, we're what 3 hours 20 minutes since this event.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're just keeping this going.
Checking in on the other side of the bracket, it looks like Czechoslovakia is 1-0 against Tier 6 so far.
Okay. All right, what do we got? Lower bracket. We've got Hungarian Outlaws. They're gonna be. What we might end up doing, considering that the top side of the bracket's being covered by Jones 88, we may very well just keep following Dinky and Snooper
Yeah, that's a good idea.
because we're
Especially
gonna
as the series is going
yeah
on.
we'll catch their lower bracket match because yeah like Hungarian Outlaws versus Unprofessional Scouts.
Actually, before we go to that, I think the top side of the bracket might be 1-1 now.
Oh
How
right.
do you feel about doing the decider game?
Uh,
Yeah, it's
we
1-1.
could do. Okay, yeah, we could hop into game 3 for that. Hey, that was really well played. Snooper,
Yeah.
like that was such a close game, by the way. Like
Mhm.
Snooper's in chat right now.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
really great game.
yeah, I really liked what you were doing with those tower rushes early on.
Yeah.
Just like
I feel like
incredibly close. Like it could have gone either way.
yeah, I feel like those were some of the closest games we've seen so far.
They played really well. They did play really well.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Eyes in the Forest wins the whole thing.
At this rate, yeah, they're doing extraordinarily well.
Yeah, but anything could happen. Simtom coming in with the GG. Simtom, you were both playing excellently there, I will
Yeah,
say.
amazing play from both teams.
So yeah, I guess we could hop into this game 3. We're gonna take a quick look at this bracket.